Hi, my name is Kathleen Lisson. I'm a certified lymphedema therapist and board certified massage therapist. We're here at my practice in San Diego right now, and I want to show you a simple self-massage routine that you can do in between your lymphatic massage appointments with your therapist after you've had abdominoplasty, the tummy tuck, or even abdominal liposuction or abdominoplasty and flank liposuction. This will help to get your lymphatic system going and hopefully move some of that swelling. So the first thing that we're going to do is deep breathing. Deep breathing is a very important part of your self-care. It helps us stimulate your body's lymphatic system. And what we're doing is trying to move the diaphragm, which is right here. It's a muscle that's here in between, it's inside of our rib cage, and we use it to breathe. So what I'll show to my clients is a pinwheel. I'll give them a pinwheel to take home. And then breathing out, you're going to try to move the pinwheel. And that's kind of, this is an easy and fun way to get deep breathing in, but even if you don't have a pinwheel, you can start by putting your fingers together over where your belly button is, and then breathe in. And you'll notice as I'm breathing in, my fingers aren't moving off of the skin, but because my abdomen is expanding, you can see my fingers are moving, and that's another way you can see that you are getting that deep abdominal diaphragmatic breath. So we're going to start with 5 breaths and take a short rest between each breath if you feel like you're getting dizzy. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is stretch and release the skin at the front of our neck right here. It helps the lymphatic fluid drain back into the bloodstream. You can massage one side of the neck or both sides at the same time. If you're going to do both sides, you would like your hands crossed. So we're going to take the index finger and the middle finger, put them above the collarbone, and we can find our collarbone by shrugging our shoulders, and then you can see there it is popping out. So we want to put these fingers above the collarbone, and then we're going to pull in. We're going to attach the fingers to the skin so we're not sliding against the skin, but we're pulling the skin in and down, in and down. So it looks like that you're doing 2 J strokes, only your fingers are next to the skin and you can see that it's pulling the skin in my neck. So we're going to massage down and inwards towards the collarbone, keeping the fingers above the collarbone at all times. Gently stretch the skin just as natural as it goes, and then release. And so do that 15 times. And then we're going to move on to stretch and release the skin at the side of the neck. Again, we can do one at a time, or we can do both at the same time. We're going to massage the neck in a slow, gentle way, following a rhythm, whatever rhythm's best for you. And we're going to go back and then down, just stretching the skin on the side of the neck. And for me, it feels really good underneath my ears to do this. And then repeat that 10 and 15 times, and then we can stretch and release the skin on the back of the neck. So place your flat hands on the back of your neck, below your hairline, and then stretch the skin down towards your spine, and then down towards the base of the neck. Repeat this 15 times as well. And this should feel good, especially if it's after surgery and you have a lot of neck pain. So giving yourself a nice little neck massage. You can see how I'm stretching the skin in my neck. Okay, so we are going to now prepare the chest. This step will prepare the lymph nodes in the underarm to take the lymphatic fluid. If you have an abdominoplasty, we're going to try to move the lymphatic fluid up. if you had any kind of liposuction above the rib cage. Again, we're going to move the lymphatic fluid up, but the first thing we do is we're going to target the underarm. So place your arm in a comfortable position. It could be slightly raised and supported. I know many doctors don't let you raise your arm higher than this if you have a breast augmentation, and that's perfectly fine. So we're going to pull up and in with the underarm. So we're just going to go into that armpit and rub the skin. Just rub the skin around. Up and in, up and in. Okay, and you can do that 10 to 15 times. Then we're going to stretch and release the skin from our hip to our underarm. And we're going to do this on both sides of the body. So basically you can see right here, I have a really good little red mark right there. I get that from exercise. So you can see as I'm having my skin, my arm on the skin, I'm actually moving that red mark up. So even though I'm touching here, I'm affecting the lymphatics down here by moving that skin up. So ideally you wouldn't have a bra, or you can put your hand underneath your bra, and we're just pulling that skin up, kind of like back and up, back and up. So it's like a J stroke, back and up, back and up. And then do this 5 to 7 times each hand placement. So we'll start here, move here, 5 to 7 times each hand placement, and then we can end right here at the hip and pull up. So this is especially good if you have an abdominoplasty here, and you'll see the great thing about this is you can use these same strokes. I'm just touching lightly the skin and pulling it only as far as it will go. And then directing the fluid 5 to 7 times each time. And then you can go down, and then you go back up, kind of step back up, and then end up here. And then you can go ahead and do the other side. So this, I like thinking of the idea of like a duck bill. So you have as a duck bill here, you're going in 5 to 7 times, or 10 to 15 times, whichever one you want. And then here, ideally, it's up against the skin. And then we're pushing back, up and back, up and back, up and back, and then all the way to the hip, up and back, up and back. And you'll notice that I can get a massage, and I can move the skin and influence the swelling to go up here without going anywhere near that incision there. So we don't really want to move the skin right around the incision, but we want to move the skin everywhere else to influence the lymphatic drainage and get it to where it's supposed to go, which is right up here under the axilla. So you can, if you wanted to do more, you can do the neck strokes again. You can do more deep breathing again. Just as much time as you have to do this a day that you're out of your garment that you want to do it. So I would say you can do this every day. You can even do it twice a day if you want, like 5 minutes at a time. Make sure the skin doesn't get red, so you're not pressing too hard, and that you're seated if possible. So if the deep breathing makes you get a little bit lightheaded, and then if you have a pinwheel at home, like maybe in the garden, or you can get one cheap off of Amazon for like a birthday party or something, definitely thinking of the pinwheel. Alternately, you can blow bubbles. Usually not right after the abdominoplasty, but if someone just had liposuction, I might have them get a balloon, and then you can see how much you're compressing this area as you're trying to blow air in to blow that balloon up. So these are ideas on fun ways to get you to do that diaphragmatic breathing that can get kind of boring after a while. If you like to meditate, mindfulness, some breathing apps, on the internet. Those can also be helpful to give us breathing that will help us to breathe diaphragmatically and also relax our central nervous system and get us into that rest and digest parasympathetic state. So I hope this video has helped you, and definitely send it to anyone that you think would also benefit from doing this type of light, gentle, self-manual lymphatic drainage after abdominoplasty or abdominal and flank liposuction. Thank you and have a great day.